Welcome everybody to Synalytics Crypto. Thank you for being here. My name is Mike and happy days, guys. We are going to talk about a couple projects that I've mentioned before on this channel, and they're all just starting to crack off. So this is good. This is really good. Now, it's easy to pick winners in a bull market, you guys, but I think we're picking like the winners of the winners right now. I mean, we're looking at Luxo, we're looking at OMI, we're looking at a couple of really great projects, even from last night's video. I'm really happy with my entries into these projects, even though sometimes I'm buying some of these on the way up. When you find a good project, you just kind of got to pull the trigger, so to speak, right? Before we get into that, you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not done so, please do so. We appreciate your interaction here at Synalytics Crypto. And let's get right into it. Let's start with number one, guys, who is just cracking off that we've been talking about on this channel. I'm so happy with what I'm seeing, you guys, and this is just the beginning. Take a look at OMI, you guys. I am absolutely loving the price action on OMI. It's time. And you know, the truth is, I think we're just getting started here. I'm sure a lot of you would agree. Listen, I woke up and I looked and we were at right around the half-cent mark when I first got up today. And I was like, whoa, huge pump. We must have listed on Uniswap, right? So I get out there, I start looking. No, we're not even listed on Uniswap yet, you guys. This is like the pump before the pump. I'm telling you, I read a lot of comment sections when I'm watching videos, and I watch a lot of NFT videos by some of the bigger YouTubes and some of the lesser known ones, but they have some great information. Coach K is awesome, you guys. Check this guy out. He's super knowledgeable. He's super cool. I love him. He's not a huge channel, but I think he's going to be pretty soon. The dude knows what he's talking about. So, Coach, if you ever get to see this video, shout out to you. You're the man. You're my favorite one on Crypto Banter every single time you talk, and you have a lot of good information. And I will preface this by saying this. I am not seeing anybody talk about OMI, you guys. It's all of us little guys. It's all of us little YouTubers who are onto this early. I've seen very little information on OMI, and I just don't understand. It has a huge working platform, you guys. They are doing some big things. They've got some massive partners and even more just waiting to be announced. I mean, come on. If you have not looked at OMI yet, go look at OMI. Now, saying that, watching the videos, I'm reading the comments, and all of us, the community, the OMI community who know what's up, right? We're the ones talking about OMI. OMI is mentioned all over the place, and nobody's even picking up on it. So for all of us out there who are into OMI, congratulations to you. Congratulations to me. We're just getting started. This is going to be a mind-blowing NFT platform. In fact, it already is. It's just that it's only listed on BitMax and Bit4X. And so a lot of people, you know, they're not on BitMax and Bit4X. I went to Bit4X and opened up an account just so I could get OMI. And I'm so glad I did. And I will give a shout out where a shout out is due. I don't always agree with his content, but CM Top Dog, he's the one that turned me on to OMI. I watched one of his videos, and I wish I would have gotten it a little bit earlier because he actually put 2 videos on. So I went, I thought, okay, and I checked out the VVAP, and I checked, or VV, whatever you want to call it. I checked everything out. I thought, this is going to be pretty interesting. So I went and I opened up an account strictly so I can get OMI. Honestly, guys, one of the best decisions I've made in this early bull run of 2021. It's been very good to me. I am not interested in selling any of my OMI, even after this massive pump, because once Uniswap opens up the floodgates, you guys, I think a lot of people are going to rush into this project. And I think that honestly, once it hits 1 cent, it's just going to go up from there. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm telling you what I see, community-based wise kind of stuff. Everybody's talking about OMI in the comment sections below people's videos. It's just a matter of time before some of the big YouTubers start talking about it. And then boom, we're going sky high. So nice little 70% jump. I really did think this was because of a Uniswap listing, but it's not there yet. So, I mean, this thing could easily double from there. And once the attention is garnered, I think that people are going to start buying some of these NFTs. These augmented reality NFTs are going to be huge. Now, there's rumors about Pokemon. There's rumors about Yu-Gi-Oh! None of that has been confirmed. But you guys, just imagine just imagine if they should happen to be involved with Pokemon. Just based on the news, that would make this project go absolutely crazy. Yes, there is a very, very, very high circulating total supply. The circulating supply, from what I hear, is about 110 to 150 billion. But there's also they also burn tokens every time there is a transaction interacted on the Vive app. So I think they need a high token supply. And who knows? What if they come out one day and they decide to do a token burn? I mean, we've seen what token burns have done to projects before. So you guys, there's so much going on with Ecomi. I suggest you do your own research. This is not a deep dive into Ecomi. This is just basically coming out and telling you guys what's going on as if you don't know yourselves. I'm sure some of you already really know. Most of you probably know what's going on, but Ecomi was one of my most popular videos that I put out there. And really, I didn't even do like the deepest of dives, but I already know what this project is. I know what's coming. I know that the Uniswap listing is probably just the beginning. Imagine if we start getting, I mean, the trading volume on this was just like 3 to 5 million not that long ago. Now we're just jumping, you guys. So if there's a lot of trading volume, obviously a lot of larger platforms, excuse me, are going to start carrying Ecomi. So this is just the beginning, you guys. I couldn't tell you whether you should take profits or not. I don't know where your entry points were. My entry point was a lot better than what I'm looking at right now. And I'm not interested in taking profits. I will take profits once we passed the 1 cent mark. At 1 cent, I will have to do my diligence and take a little bit off the table. And I'm only going to take a small percentage. In fact, I'm going to be in such a good position that I can take back my initial investment, and then everything else I have is just straight up profit. So what a good place to be in. I'm super stoked on what Ecomi is doing, you guys. And it literally, oh my gosh, look at this chart. I mean, it was hovering around here for so long between, basically 2.5 and 3 to 3.5 cents. There was just this nice little pump, and I was probably sleeping for this, and then I woke up to this right around here, and I thought, whoa, and then there was, of course, a little dip because people are taking profits. Good for you if you are, and then it's just right back up again. I do expect this chart to keep climbing. I think a lot of people are anticipating the Uniswap listing, and they know exactly what's going to happen when that happens. So that's project 1, you guys. Loving it. Let's go to project 2. I actually talked about this just a couple days ago because I pretty much aped in as soon as I found out what's really going on with this project. And I'm very, very happy I did because I think it's just now getting started. So let's go check out BEPRO. BEPRO, another one doing big, big things. Now, I actually like this project so much that I sold, and I'm not going to say which one it is, but I sold some of my long-term holding to jump into BEPRO because I saw this as something that was going to appreciate faster than my long-term hold. So that what I want to do is I want to eventually take some profits and go right back in. So if essentially I didn't lose anything with my long-term hold, and now I've got a whole bunch of cost-friendly BEPRO to hold on to for the potential uprising from what's going on. BEPRO is a huge cryptocurrency platform that's going to do a lot of things with gaming, and it's we're not going to deep dive again. We're just rehashing what's going on. I got into this right around the 0.00074 mark, so it's been a nice little pump. I mean, 46% is pretty big. Look at, again, when I watch videos, I read comments, and this is what really turned me on to BEPRO. I didn't watch, I didn't hear anybody talk about it specifically. I just kept seeing it everywhere, and I kept seeing it everywhere. And this was right around the time that I started noticing it when the paid network thing had happened. And I thought, and that kind of turned me off to that because rug pulls are just a scary thing. But then it wasn't just limited to 1, 2, or 3 videos. It was everywhere. People are talking about BEPRO everywhere. The community will always drive a project, you guys. This has a great community, and it's just barely getting discovered. The market cap is still under $20 million. When I made my video, it was just under 13 million. So you can see it's starting to happen right now. I think the all-time high was actually, let's go see. Yeah, okay, so it was just about 0.0012. It was almost up there. So of course there's going to be a little bit of a pullback because a lot of people were in this very early and they're taking profits. Very, very smart. But this isn't the kind of project where I want to try and gain a little bit here. I did not ape into this project and take from one of my long-term holds so I could make a 40% pump. I'm looking for 5xers. I'm looking for 10xers. You guys know that I'm not a moon boy. You guys know that I'm a little bit conservative, and I like that approach because it keeps me honest in how I handle my investments. But I do see BEPRO as a 5 to 10xer. That's easy. With the market cap that's going on, with all of the attention, I mean, as soon as they start advertising and things start going on, BEPRO is going to be huge, you guys. So super excited about that. For any of you that got in there based on, what you've been seeing, that's great. Good for you. Again, I will preface by saying I am not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you ever to go buy anything or to not buy anything. It's just simply information. But we've been talking about it a lot in the Telegram group that we have. If you're not in the Telegram group, you guys go join it. We're having a good time. We went from like 80 something members to almost 140 just since yesterday. So it looks like people are actually taking this advice. I really, really am so excited about having the Telegram group because you guys are the ones that excite me. You guys are awesome. You guys are talking to each other. You're interacting with me. We're sharing ideas. We're talking about some things. We're gathering information, guys. Information is where the real value is in this market. So BEPRO's cracking, you guys. Now let's go talk about the video that I made last night. Veracity. My first official hidden gem on this channel. Veracity. Nice little pump. Nice little pump. I was talking about this right around the 1 cent mark, and now I got into this way early. It was something I was holding for a very long time, way before I even made a YouTube channel. So I like what I'm seeing with Veracity. I went ahead and I actually did shift my old coins because they did a token transfer into a ERC20 token. So I did successfully use their their wallet. I did successfully transfer everything into the Veracity wallet. I tried to stake. I could only stake about 100,000 coins, and the rest that I was sitting on, the pool got filled. So if you're holding on to VRA, the best thing you can do, you guys, is to go ahead and stake it because the staking on this is very, very good. So the thing about staking is that you can stake it and you can unstake it. There's no lockup period. So there's always something opening up. So I'm going to get back on this after I make this video, and I'm going to see if I can stake the rest of my tokens because I'm sure some people are unstaking, especially when you have movement like this. Some people are getting ready to take some profits. So this is a long-term hold for me. I really have nothing to lose. I got in it so early that this thing can go to zero, and I could almost practically care less, although that's not what I think is going to happen. But it's really easy when you get into something like that and you're not leveraged somewhere else, or you're not selling your rent money or your car money or anything like that. It's good to be able to park something. And when you have a staking reward of 36.5%, think about this. This is how they do it, you guys. There are 365 days in the year. So when you're staking this, they're giving you 1% per day. That's awesome because basically that's a compound interest situation. What a great staking program. My hat's off. This is a project that has some legs, you guys. The more I look into Veracity, the more stoked I am that I didn't go ahead and take like the 3x, 4x profits when I was into it early because I was tempted, but I thought, nah, you know what, I'll just hold it. I'm so glad I did, you guys. This is a great project. Market cap's over 50 million now. When we were talking about it last night, it was 39 million. The rank was 521 or something. It's just jumping up in rank. The volume is cracking, you guys. This is really, really, really good. They've got a beautiful website, you guys. Go watch the video that I made last night if you haven't done so. They've got some huge partnerships in the work, and Vive is cracking. I really, really dig it. I'm so happy with this project, you guys. So definitely trying to get you guys involved with good information here at Synalytics Crypto because I want us to all invest together. I want us to all grow together. I want us to all be able to bounce things off each other and kind of help each other learn when to take profits or learn when to like hold when you buy an asset and it goes down, but you really believe in that asset. You can get shaken out so easily, you guys. We haven't experienced a dip now for a little while since, a couple weeks ago. And obviously there can be dips at any moment, but if you're holding a project and you like it and you're into it, you guys be smart about it. Don't let somebody scare you just because there might be a little bit of bad news or a little bit of FUD on that particular project, you guys. So mainly that's what I created the group for, was so that we could talk outside of just YouTube and have another platform for which to kind of collectively think towards some of the better projects. Now the one I want to talk about today, and I wish I would have talked about this a while ago, you guys, but I kept kind of, I don't know why I was staying away from putting this out in public. And I'm a very low holder of this. It's very expensive. And I don't hold very much of it, but I'm glad I do. And I'm going to talk about this today, and I wish I would have made this video earlier because basically BitBoy just came out and made a video on it, which I'm actually pretty thrilled about this one because that's going to bring a lot of attention to this particular project. Now, from what I saw on his video that he just made, he's an advisor for this particular cryptocurrency. So I do expect big things simply because of the news and the attention that's just about to come out. But it's YFDAI, guys. YFDAI is going to be huge. It's already, I mean, oh gosh, I just looked at this a few minutes ago before I started this video. There's the BitBoy pump right there, guys. It was about $5,800. And now it's pumping, and I think it's going to continue to pump. And it's not just based because on what BitBoy's talking about. It's the actual platform itself. I am not going to go anywhere near deep diving this for you. There's no way I could do more coverage for you on this particular project than the video I just watched that BitBoy released about 15-20 minutes ago. So go watch that video, you guys. You'll get all the information you need there. Yes, it's very expensive. The cool thing is that you don't have to buy a whole token, but I've been holding on to a couple of these, and I'm glad I did. I got into it when it was just about, $4,000 to $4,200, and this is a long-term hold for me as well because of the platform they are developing. You guys, this could easily be like a YFI type. I could see YFDAI being a $20,000 token here at some point this year. I really could. That's really only about a 3x from here. And it's not just the token itself, you guys. Like I say, I implore you to do your own deep dive, do your own due diligent research on this project. This is absolutely amazing. I did not know that BitBoy was involved. I did not know that he was going to make a video. And as a matter of fact, I didn't even know that there was so much going on with this project. I knew a little bit, talking about the SGT airdrops and everything that's coming out, but you guys, they're building an entire ecosystem. They're building some huge things here. I mean, this is just going to be a massive project, you guys. Go look at it, please. Go enjoy. Watch BitBoy's video. What is this here? You know what? I don't even know if I want to get into this right now. I'll look at this on my own private time. I hereby declare the following. I'm not ready to declare anything right now, but I don't. And one of the reasons why I didn't mention this on the channel is because it was so expensive, you guys. It was like $5,000, $5,500. It was bouncing around in that range, and that's a lot of cheddar to throw at one particular project just to own one coin, right? But I think it's going to be worth it. I think it's going to be worth it. Not everybody can just scrounge up $6,300 to go throw towards owning a token and receiving airdrops and all that other stuff. But I got in early. I'm glad I did. This is why I quit my job, so I could babysit all of the things I have going on, because I just didn't have time to do it with the 50-hour plus work week hour. So work hour week, whatever. Anyways, guys, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm like fumbling over my own words here, you guys. The market's cracking. Even with Bitcoin doing a little bit of a pullback, you guys, some of these projects that people are getting into early are doing really well. Market cap is still, we're pushing 2 trillion, you guys. We took a little bit of a breather last night over the last 24 hours. There's probably another good amount of a pump coming in. So as Bitcoin does well and as Ethereum does well, you guys, there's so many gems. There are so many gems to get into. And I think those projects with a lot of community backing are just scratching the surface of what's about to happen with this bull run. We all know that the altcoins run, and they run hard when it's altcoin season. And I'm openly declaring that it is altcoin season. We would not be seeing these kinds of action if it was not altcoin season, but it's here. And if we can run together with Bitcoin, you guys, in other words, when Bitcoin starts to run pretty hard, a lot of people tend to jump into Bitcoin, but I think that narrative is starting to change because there's a whole new slew of investors that are involved in this cryptocurrency ecosystem that we have now, you guys. We've got people coming over from the stock market. We've got the average Joe is just getting ready to put their stimulus checks because they did a little bit of information and research. They probably found out that the last stimulus check is worth like 10 times what it was before. So really good time to be in cryptocurrency, you guys. Trade smartly, take profits when you can. Take something from a project that you've made a little bit of money on and maybe start investing in some other projects. and start looking around. Again, not a financial advisor. I always advise you, if I'm gonna advise you to do anything, it's to do your own research. So you're not used to being spoon-fed and you're not just sitting here listening to what some guy in a tank top on the internet's talking about, right? We have to do our own research, you guys. That's what I've done. As long as I've been in this market, I've found that my research is actually more valuable than the money that I have to use to go and invest in projects. Research, research, research. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't hurt when you get into a project and then some of the big boys start talking about it, because we all know that the pump is real, the pumpamentals, man. It happens all the time. But anyways, you guys, congratulations to you who are holding OMI and who are holding Veracity and who are looking at some of these other projects. Look at YFDAI yourself, guys. Don't be intimidated by it being such a high price, even if you get a fraction of a coin. Just the airdrops alone are going to help you be able to offset maybe whatever it took for you to get in that project. So anyways, guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. Like and subscribe. We're growing. This is fun. I'm having a great time. I hope you guys are having a great time too. And please comment below. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about some of the cryptocurrencies we talked about in this video. And let me know what you think about YFDAI. And do your own research. It's a deep dive. There's a lot of information to find out, but I just want to be able to at least bring it to your attention. I wish I would have done it before BitBoy did, but hey, that's what I get for not being on top of it, right? That's on me. Bad on me, guys, but it's here now. Big growth coming for all these projects involved that we just talked about today. I'm pretty hyped. I've also had a good amount of coffee, so go coffee. All right, I'm just getting silly now.
Peace.